Oh, Woodman, how are you doing? I thought no one will come. Yeah, I had problem with my phone. I bought a new phone from Sharp, and then I noticed when I do broadcast, it overheats. Haven't seen it overheats after 12 minutes, right? So I sent it to the factory. They switched something, but they couldn't find anything wrong with it. So the phone came. Then I noticed that it's still doing it. After 12 minutes on a video, it overheats. You can do Skype, you can do anything that uses the video, and it will overheat. So I made videos and all the proof, and I sent it back to Sharp factory somewhere in Hiroshima. And they told me that probably the phone is just made this way, or maybe it's fixable with a firmware update or software update, and all the phones do this. And they sent me this phone back, so I cannot get my money back at all. I just have this phone. And how do I see comments? And hold on, cannot see chat. Where did it go? And so I still have my phone, and I'm using really old iPhone to broadcast, because super old iPhone is not overheating. Oh, such a disappointment. Almost makes my blood boil. They told me it's a high-end phone you bought. Yeah? Shouldn't I be able to take more than 12-minute video on it? Of course, Japan is hot, so I'm talking 31 degrees Celsius in the shade, and 68% humidity. I went so precise just to replicate this problem. I cannot comment, but I can see your comments. I cannot comment. How does this work? Hello. I can see your comments. They're working. Can you comment now? I can see your comments. There must be a 15-second delay on the broadcasts on YouTube, I think. But I can see you. Maybe it's glitching. YouTube is glitching. Oh, you cannot hear me. I think you can hear me, right? Okay, it made me delete the... Yeah, I saw that, they disappeared. I thought my chat is broken. And since I'm using iPhone, I'm not used to iPhones. So I thought maybe this chat is somewhere else activated or something else. Yeah, you can hear me, fantastic. So I'm tethering with an old iPhone to my super good new phone, which doesn't really satisfy me, and that's how I'm broadcasting now. I hope this iPhone works. The battery is probably so old that it might start dying. And yeah, I was without the phone for more than a month. What a nice life. Nobody bothered me. Oh, who is this? gosh, this is a cannot scene. Gentleman Ghost? Is that you? James Bourne. Hello, lucky man living in Tokyo. Yeah. What is Gentleman Ghost? It's your icon, I think. I am living and melting in Tokyo, guys. Today, with the humidity, it's like 40 degrees Celsius. Like every single day is like that. It's like whole summer has been so cooking. I didn't even go do anything outside. Even if I stand outside, I probably get heat strokes just from standing. Cycling, I tried, but oh, no way. Yesterday was hot too. Every day is hot. Except there was like, typhoon coming. Then it got kind of chilly. And then boom, hot weather again. Can't wait till autumn. But autumn is coming, so cicadas are buzzing. The autumn cicadas, they have this kind of screechy, crying sound. Help me with a question. I hear that Japanese men don't wear shorts in the summer. I think most people don't wear shorts, and I think they're pretty old. Usually old people, but there's a guy over there wearing shorts. I noticed that the old generation, they don't wear shorts, they just wear long pants, which makes me think that I would probably get heat stroke in a few minutes if I had that. You can sometimes see people like that. Yeah. I think they have better resistance to this kind of humid, hot jungle weather. You can also see this in Thailand, like especially when people play golf. They're covered from top to bottom. There's just nothing exposed to sun, and somehow they can stand that heat. I don't know. I tried this with stockings, like the compression stockings, for mountain climbing. It really it made me feel even hotter. I thought, no way, I will die if I wear these. So it's a tradition. I don't know. I don't know why this happens. Maybe they can protect from sun by wearing something. Maybe it's the generation that never saw shorts. It's kind of people were wearing just Japanese kimonos a long time ago. And who knows, maybe shorts are just a invention of this age, 80s maybe. I'm a big walker, shorts in the summer. I know, me too. I wear shorts everywhere. Put loads of sunscreen on my feet and legs because I would melt. Holy cow, it's a boomerang here. It's incredible. But there's also the thing that the sun is so strong that no matter what sunscreen you're wearing, you just gonna be roasted and you get skin damage. And what's happening is that you start sweating in this weather to the point that you cannot stop sweating. So if you need to reapply that sunscreen, it won't just bind to your skin because of all the sweat on you. So maybe they just don't want to bother with sunscreen and that stuff. Maybe that's what it is. But it's like some people living in Arabian countries. They wear these huge dresses. What do you call those? Those long things. As long as it doesn't touch your body and it fluffs in the wind, you feel really nice. Also, Japanese yukata is like this. It's a thin piece of cotton, some sort of like a bathrobe, but not really, if you know what I mean. Oh, Dean, hello, welcome to super hot weather. Oh, someone is sleeping here, taking rest. Let's go around. Yeah, you're right. The sun is super strong. I mean, this is just 35 degrees from the equator. If you go down to these more tropical countries, the sun is even stronger there. But they also have more rain, so maybe there are more clouds. And if I go to the beach, if you don't wear anything, it just feels so hot on your skin. That sun is just burning. But if I wear something like a rash guard, I don't feel it. I mean, I sweat in it, but I don't feel the sun's burning on me. And I mean, if you go to North America, where there's more angle to the sun, the weather is drier, and I mean, you don't feel cooked. Shorts are probably okay, and it feels great. But I wear shorts. Got shorts too. Maybe this generation, younger generation, they adopt wearing shorts more than the older generations. I remember the time where no one even used sunscreen in a open pool. You go here to the pool, sunscreen, no one even cares. Just imagine how much skin damage that must be, and maybe these people are gone because they just got cancer. Oh. Have you been to Shinjuku Gyoen National Gardens? Paradise Gyoen? Yeah, I've been there. I think you have to pay money. I think long time ago it was free of charge because it's so bright I cannot see what's written. Oh, military airplane is coming over there. One of those Chinooks with two what do you call those, rotors? Yeah, Shinjuku Gyoen is beautiful. I might even sculpt from there. Tokyo has lots of these old gardens that they haven't preserved, but tons of other gardens are gone because people had no money. They just sold the land. Usually these kind of gardens were owned by the nobles, like samurai. And after the shogunate fell down, you can imagine even the whole Edo castle, all those buildings in there, they went to ruin. People probably took the wood apart and started to reuse it for something else. There's only just few buildings left if you go there. Everything else is just grass. Maybe someday they will rebuild it. We'll just have to see. My gosh, I cannot. There's ducks here, but I cannot see what's written till I go to the shade. Ducks. And I think, now the fee to enter, I think, through these kind of gardens is pretty cheap because it's all subsidized by the government. But the cost of maintenance is incredible. Not only they have to maintain like these kind of fancy gardens, they also have to maintain these kind of parks. And you have to cut grass and do other things. I notice now that they don't remove the old grass anymore. I think it's maybe for reduction of the carbon dioxide. Have you had much rain? Not much, but there was a typhoon and lots of rain came down. And then the temperatures, they spike like this, like every day, like around 40 Celsius, 35, 38. So the afternoon is like unexpected, a storm. You could it's so strong. It's like almost like if when I opened my window, it was like a tornado power. Wind, rain comes down. Like in 1 second, at least 3 hits from thunder. It's almost scary, It's not fun at all. If you forget your windows open, oh my gosh, you have like flooded house. And it's scary to be outside, and like these winds, they can upturn your car, or something can fly into you or your car and break windows. Then you can see the lightning. And then of course it all passes, but it dumps so much rain that sometimes certain areas start to flood. I mean, you never want to get flooded in your car, like in some underpass or tunnels. That's the worst. But it's almost like an unexpected deluge. Oh, something landed, one of the flights. Let's go under the shade. I need to see whether... Okay, true, and maintenance is never ending. Yeah, even though I would love to do this. You would fit right here. But these maintenance men, they are also covered from top to bottom, right? Because they're doing this kind of dangerous cutting branch walk and shielding from sun. They are wearing from top to bottom. Nothing is open to skin. They cut the weeds. I don't know how long will they last. But in Japan we have these stores called Workmen, and they tend to this kind of worker crowd. All the clothes, are moisture wicking, very cheap. Not like the ones in the sports stores where one shirt costs some $60 or something. This is like $20 shirts, underwear. They have these fantastic vests where you buy batteries to them, and then they also have fans, like computer PC fans in them, so they also ventilate. Plus you can put some ice packs in some pockets inside of that thing, so it will last you. Yeah, maybe it's doable that way. I was almost thinking to buy such vest just for fun, because I wanted to do geocaching, but it's so hot that that's impossible. And I think I would still melt in that vest. Dev, welcome. I disappeared because I was fighting with Sharp Corporation. I bought a phone for $800. The phone overheats after 12 minutes of using camera. I sent the phone to the factory. The phone came back stating there's nothing wrong with it. I took videos for proof. It went back to the factory. I had to call them and tell them exactly what's happening. I think it was some kind of engineer guy. And they admitted that the phone is probably made that way, in a defective way, that the heatsink is around the camera, which overheats the camera. Or maybe it's possible to fix it with a software update. But anyway, they cannot do anything. Every phone is like that they produced, and they're sending my phone back to me. So I have this phone now that I hate really, and I'm using really old iPhone, and I'm tethering the internet from that iPhone to this. I mean, tethering from the Sharp phone to the iPhone, so I can scope without overheating. Oh man, this is like the first failure of the customer service I've ever experienced in Japan. Usually I get like discounts, I get product replaced, I get, you know, stuff fixed, but this is just scary. I will never buy Sharp anything again. And today in the news I heard Sharp is going to build electric vehicles. What kind of excuse would it be, like if you buy the electric car and it says, yeah, after 12 kilometers, yeah, it overheats, it's normal. It's a high-end car, but hey, you know, who the heck drives more than 12 kilometers? You know, that sucks, you know, that they told me like this. Who takes videos more than 10 you know, minutes or 12 minutes? And like told them like, what about Skype? You just talk on Skype, and then, you know, they just couldn't have an excuse. I am disappointed. I would not want electric vehicles from yeah, I know it's weird. You want to know something funny? I just bought the Sharp microwave. You know, I think Sharp is the only company that took the American invention of the microwaves and improved it tremendously, and they became really famous for that. So maybe the microwave is still okay. I will never buy Sharp. Like now I wanted to get a new microwave, and I'm thinking, oh, Sharp has splendid microwaves with all these fancy computer screens and stuff. Now I'm thinking, I think I'm gonna go with Panasonic. Oh, what a waste, what a bad luck of getting a phone like this. And then, you know, every time I send it to the factory, I have to wipe the phone. All my data, I have to wipe it. It takes forever to set it up. And then also I have to erase my electronic SIMs. And then you know what happens? It comes back. I go to my provider, phone provider, and it says that you can reactivate your SIM, all in English pretty much. You can reactivate your SIM, and we're going to send the one-time password, guess where? To your phone, over the SMS. But hey, I don't have the SIM. How can I receive the SMS to my phone number? Then I have to wait, like, you know, 15 minutes on the phone at the street corner, like one of those payphones, to call them and tell them This eSIM reactivation, it's a loop into nowhere. And then they say, all right, we'll push the button. Now the system has been turned off and you're gonna receive an email with your SIM reactivation. Oh man, I had to go twice through that. It's just crazy. I'm so full of phones now. I was amazed by how silent it was and it worked so good. Yeah, Sharp is they really have these microwaves tuned and developed in a good way. Sounds like the Sharp better just make microwaves stay away. Well, they didn't really make the microwaves. They took the American microwave and they made it in a smaller form so it's possible to be sold. If you look on Wikipedia, you probably can see that the microwaves back then were huge and they were expensive. But Japanese just took it and make it smaller, easier for household to put it on your kitchen if you had one. I could sell the phone, but in Japan the market is no one's gonna buy a used phone, and if someone buys it, I'm gonna just lose money selling it. I mean, $800, it's tons of money. So, gosh, I should have bought the Sony Xperia. Gosh. Back in North America, you can sell lots of things easier. But in Japan, people only buy new things, and the market for old things is pretty non-existent or bad, or no one here buys a used car almost. That kind of gives you an idea. Or used laundry machine or used air conditioning. Everything is always new. So I guess I'm out of luck. I mean, the phone is pristine. Yeah, if someone wanted to buy, and that would be cool. Yeah, anyway, that's all I have. I'll be scoping on this iPhone till it drops to nothing. I wonder how much battery I have still left. Oh, 74%, that's not bad. From all 100%, that's pretty good. Well, you can hear the cicada buzzing. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming, and it was fun to talk to you again. I will be scoping from now on. We will explore the record temperatures of the summer. Why didn't you consider another iPhone? Because all my software that I use is on Android. I would use iPhone for sure, but the software is the thing. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Dean. Thanks, Woodman, and thanks, Gentleman Ghost. I'm leaving you to the sound of the cicada, which is probably overpowering the mic now. So take care, and bye for now.